On this episode of Bearded Barbecue Adventures, Bubba Bear and I continue our Exploring Texas series. This adventure takes us out to another great hip camp. Nestled just outside of Caldwell, Texas, is Jody's Hideaway. We found a great spot to set up camp for 2 days and do some exploring. Ahead of us on our journey, we will have some challenges to overcome, and most important, some memories that will last a lifetime. All right, guys, we've made it to Jody's Hideaway, which is a hip campsite as part of our Exploring Texas series. This is out near Caldwell, Texas, which is just a very short hop, skip, and a jump from where I live in College Station, which means, hey, Bubba Bear, we made it before dark.
Sweet.
That's an improvement for us since last time. But we've kind of scouted out this place and kind of find a spot nestled in the woods. It's not going to be super cold, but got a couple of fire pit options there. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get our camp set up, and then we'll see you in a bit. All right, we have got our camp set up, and you can see the sunset behind me. That means the sun is going down. Temperature is starting to drop a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and get our fire started. To start our fire tonight, I brought along some fat wood. So what I'm doing is just shaving off a few of these shavings so that we can get it into a pile and start the fire easier. I used a piece of old cardboard as a moisture barrier for the shavings so that the fire could get started quicker since the ground was a little wet. Fire's going. I'm feeling cozier already. Tonight for dinner, we're not having anything really fancy. We have fired up the little grill, put my little iron griddle on there, and I have got some jalapeno cheddar smoked sausages, and then for Bubba Bear, we've just got the regular cheddar smoked sausages. So Bubba Bear likes his a little bit less done than mine. How are they?
They're good.
Good? Nothing tastes better than like a hot dog at camp, so.
This is the only time I'll ever eat a hot dog.
Really? Yeah. No, they're pretty good though. I can't wait to try mine, so we'll check back in a second. All right, guys, it is time for my hot dog. I don't know what it is about food at the campsite. It's so much better. That jalapeno's popping, y'all. I'm just gonna finish this hot dog and enjoy my dinner. After a filling camp dinner, it's now time to sit down and relax by the fire, listen to the sounds of nature, do a little stargazing, and just contemplate how lucky we are to be in this place, in this moment. Okay, so this is something that we're doing. Bubba Bear and I talked about starting a new tradition. This is our first camping trip of 2025. Technically, for us, it's still 2024, but the video won't go up until the first of the year. And every year, we go and we get a live Christmas tree, either from a Christmas tree farm or wherever. And I cut a few inches off of the base. You're supposed to do that to kind of help it absorb water. And I saved the stump. I don't remember where I got this idea from. I think it was a men's retreat my cousin went on, and they like wrote their cares and worries and woes and sins on a log and put them in a fire. And I thought, man, that's something cool to do. But what we're doing is a little twist on that with our stump of our Christmas tree. And so we've already each kind of held it and kind of thought about what bothers us, what we want to leave behind in 2024, the mistakes, the worries, all of that stuff. And so we thought that a new tradition would be every year, the first camping trip that we go on, we bring our Christmas tree stump and we throw it into the fire to leave it behind in 2024. So that's what we're doing today. You ready? I'll let you throw it in there. All right, Bubba Bear, what do you think you're most looking forward to for 2025?
I'm gonna say my birthday, just because I'm turning 16, and you know that's like a pretty big thing for a teenager, and just opens up like so many more things that you can do, and it's just it seems really exciting. So yeah.
Yeah, I remember that time of my life very well. It was a very, very long time ago. I believe 33 years ago. But it was a very fun time for sure. So that's a good one to be thinking about. What do you think of that fire?
Oh wow, it's getting pretty big now.
So our stump is burning pretty good, sending all of our worries and cares away. And I'd say we started a pretty good fire with just a few fatwood shavings. What do you think?
Yeah, it's going pretty good.
All right, guys, we have had a really good night, just kind of chilling out by the fire, relaxing, talking about everything that happened in 2024, what we're excited about in 2025, but we're tired and it is time for bed. So I will see y'all in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Well, it is about 7 o'clock and it is time to get the coffee on. Slept pretty good last night, but it did get a little bit warmer. It went from 57 to like 65. Supposed to have a little bit of rain this morning, and then tonight it'll cool off and it'll be a little cooler. So let's go ahead and get that coffee going. After a good cup of coffee this morning, we depleted all of our wood last night that we gathered. We still have some that I brought, but we need to gather more for today. We're going to do breakfast in the Dutch oven this morning, some cinnamon rolls that we're just going to heat up. But yeah, I need to go ahead and gather some of that and make sure that we process it. Cinnamon rolls at camp, anyone? All right, time for the taste test of the morning, and you can see that I've got the bottoms perfectly browned. That Dutch oven is a miracle worker. Oh yeah, that's good, y'all. After more coffee and a fantastic breakfast, it was time to set about and explore on our day. But as we drove away from camp, we started to see that Mother Nature might throw us a couple of challenges, which included a thunderstorm that lasted about an hour and a half. But that's all part of the fun in navigating through camping adventures. So one of the cool things out here at Jody's Hideaway is this outhouse. So we're gonna open the door and kind of show you inside. It's built out of cedar and it smells amazing inside, which you wouldn't really think for an outhouse, but the outhouse smells like cedar and it is really neat, as you can see. So no need to bring your own camp toilets unless you just have to when you come out here, but it's probably one of the coolest outhouses I've ever seen. Right as we finish up exploring the unique little outhouse, Mother Nature opened up the skies and it started to rain. This was our cue to make our way to some country roads and do some driving in the thunderstorm to kill some time before we go back to camp. Well, we're kind of back at the Jody's Hideaway place now, and the rain's pretty much out of here. But the one thing that I really wanted to check out is this is something that they have to offer. It's called a military style camp, and it's something you got to pay a little bit extra if you want to stay in it. But we're kind of hoping nobody was down here just so we could kind of check it out. This is something that Bubba Bear was maybe wanting to do the next time we come down here. Got an old military trailer there. Got some flags down there. Yeah, it's like a storage container turned bunkhouse, I believe. And so yeah, they got all kinds of stuff down here. You got pretty much everything you need, it looks like. Chairs, some lanterns, some lights. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
They got like a mirror here.
It looks like they've got power here too, because they've got a plug there. Oh, yeah. So the whole thing's like powered. But yeah, the whole thing's got power to it. It's just kind of something just very, very unique. table made out of cedar there. They got your mirror, so if you want to check out how you're looking. Really, really cool place. Definitely want to come back and do this. Found this little trail as we were headed back to our campsite, and we just want to explore it. It is big enough I could get the Gladiator down. I just don't know if once I got down here there'd be a spot to turn around. Let's go check it out. Yeah, this is a cool little campsite down here. Oh yeah. Yeah, another cool little spot down here. It's like on a little bluff. The only thing that's bad is it did rain, and it looks like it's kind of holding water, so would not be ideal right now. It's got like a little creek or something, a ravine back down there. Let's watch Bubba Bear fall in.
I didn't fall.
After a full afternoon of exploring and a decent lunch, it was time for us just to lay down and take a little bit of a siesta. Ooh, man, that nap was much needed. I don't know what it was. I guess it was the rain. It's just good sleeping weather. We did some exploring on the property and all that. It just wore us out. So we laid down, took a nap. And right now we're sitting out by the fire. We've got it going, and we'll be doing some simple chicken leg quarters a little bit later and some baked potatoes in the fire. So we're just gonna kind of chill and relax a little bit, let this go, and get down to a good bed of coals. I'm doing a little bit of experimenting tonight for dinner. You can see we've got 2 big old potatoes we're gonna cook in the fire, but we're doing some chicken leg quarters, and that's right, on a bed of bacon, y'all. Bacon makes everything better. We're hoping that it doesn't burn. I'm gonna hang it over the fire, and we're gonna try and cook it nice and slow.
Chicken just came off the bone. I literally didn't even like tear it off or anything. I barely pushed it off, and that chicken was clean off that bone.
Yeah, so turns out being a hit, right?
Yep, this is really good.
Chicken in the Dutch oven with a bacon bed. Well, you can't really go camping without doing a s'more. And so that's how I like my marshmallow, like they're just a little golden brown. Some people like them well done. Just gooey enough. After an exciting day exploring, having a great dinner, and topping it all off with s'mores, it was time for us to turn in. We were exhausted. Morning. Well, it definitely got a little colder last night. 44 was our low, which is perfect sleeping weather. I'm not going to make a fire this morning, so I'm going ahead and just set up my little buddy heater to keep me warm while I drink my coffee. Time to break up camp and headed home. But really enjoyed the trip, had a great time. So if you like this content and you like the videos that I put on there, I enjoy doing it. Please support the channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I get a new video put up. And until next time, I will see you guys behind the grill or behind the wheel.